welcome to a brand new Vlogmas video. As you guys can see probably from the thumbnail picture and also just by looking in front of me, today is the day that I am finally going to be repurposing all of my old Christmas ornaments. I know I told you guys in one of the previous vlogs when I was going through everything that I was gonna try and see if I could repurpose them. And yes, the answer is yes, I can. For the sake of this video, I did go ahead and finish majority of them off camera just so that they can go ahead and dry, because I do want to show you guys the reveal of how they all came out. But I did decide to save some so that you guys can see the step-by-step process of how I repurposed all of my old ornaments. So I am going to be doing them on camera today, just in case you guys have some old ornaments that you guys may think about repurposing. So yeah, without further ado, I am gonna go ahead and get into this video. Also, I wanted to mention, I do have one of the little, this is one of the little craft ornaments that I had picked up when I was in Hobby Lobby, when I was looking for all of my Christmas decor and just for some extra ornaments. So I am definitely going to be doing just a little DIY with this. And then I have one other thing that I am gonna work on, but I don't wanna make this video too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and finally get started. So first up, I think I wanna show you guys how I painted my ornaments. So yeah, what you guys will need is, of course, your old ornaments and then whatever paint that you guys choose to work with. I am actually going to be working with the Waverly chalk paint in the color Steel. So I'm going to be doing this one today, but I also wanted to tell you guys that you can, of course, use the acrylic paints. So whatever color your heart desires, you can just pick that up. And then also I have white chalk paint as well. So I'm going to move all of these over to the side, and then I'm going to get started on working with my Waverly chalk paint. You will need some paint brushes. So I just bought my mason jar of brushes out of my craft room. And then also the hardest part is actually just trying to find something to put all of your ornaments in so that they can dry. So I'm just gonna use this old vase, and yeah, I'm gonna need a little stir stick for my chalk paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir this up. Alright, so now that I got it all stirred, I am just going to go ahead and grab my ornament that I am going to work on first. And first, I'll start with the glitter ornaments. I did go ahead and take the tops off of them just to save me some more time. And y'all, this is what was working for me. So I just inserted the ornament into just another paintbrush or whatever you guys can find handy to hold the ornaments. I'm gonna take off my ring because I don't want to get paint on it. But yeah, whatever you guys can find to hold the ornaments, you will need something. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on painting them. And actually, I think I'm gonna use the big brush on this one. So yeah, the glitter, I did not think that I would be able to do the glitter ones, but the glitter ornaments turned out so good, guys. So yeah, I just love to I just go back and forth motions, and I just do this to the entire ornament, and I don't really care if it gets on my hands. One thing I will point out is if you guys can get down here at the bottom, then I would encourage you to go ahead and paint the bottom part also. Some of them I didn't because I was tired of painting, but the only thing is if you miss that spot, it probably will show through once you go ahead and put your ornaments back together. But this chalk paint, it does dry pretty fast, and for some of your ornaments, depending on your paint color, you may need to do a couple of coats. So once you let it dry, just go back in and do another coat of paint. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get through painting this one. and then I'll show you guys how the other one will come out. And I am gonna paint both of these in the gray. But I did paint all of my other ornaments different colors, so I can't wait for you guys to see it. I think that came out so good. Oh, and by the way, if you guys are wondering where I got these paintbrushes from, I actually picked them up a while back. It's been a while, but I got them from Target and they are really good. I don't know the brand. I don't know what the brand is. I don't know what the brand is. I'll see if I can find the brand, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I picked them up at Target and they are great brushes. So I just like to go over it just to kind of smooth the paint out. So that's all I'm doing. I'm not putting extra paint on here. I'm just smoothing out the paint that I have just so it'll be kind of even. So yeah, this is how it looks while it's wet. So only thing I'm gonna do is just put this in here like so to dry. And then I'm gonna work on this one. So I just gotta find another paintbrush that it can sit on. So I usually like to, sometimes I'll start at the bottom. I usually like to start at the bottom. And then with the only thing with the shiny gold ones, with this one, sometimes the gold will peek through. And then just depending on whether or not you like that look, you can go ahead and once it dry, you can just do another coat. Some of them I actually loved how the gold looked peeking through, so I'll be sure to give you guys an up close of how it looks. And then the good thing about this chalk paint, I think I just said that, but I'm not sure. But the good thing about this chalk paint is that it does dry really fast. So yeah, I don't think I've seen anyone just acrylic paint or like chalk paint the ornaments. I'm not sure. I mean, I could be wrong, but I know I've seen like on Pinterest where people will spray paint them with spray paint. And I did test it out with spray paint first, and I hated the way that it came out. It was just, it was not cute. It was, I don't know, it was just like a bunch of paint splatter on it, and it was not cute at all. So I really love this way. It takes more time, but I feel like it's so worth it. So then I just like to get the bottom just to make sure I didn't miss a spot. And then with some of them, you can actually see like the brush strokes in the ornament, and I like how it looks on some of them. Just whatever your preference is. So I think I'm gonna let this one dry, and then I'll come back and do another coat of paint. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. So while these two are drying, I'm not gonna paint these. I'm actually gonna do something else. So let me just clean up a little bit. I'm gonna leave these over here to dry. I'm just gonna clean up my area a little bit since I'm not going to be doing any more painting with ornaments, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so since I went ahead and washed off my paint brushes and I cleaned off my hands, I did not put the paint away because I am more than likely going to do another coat of paint on my ornaments once they dry. So just push them off to the side, because now the star of the show is actually these ornaments, and I did not want to paint these because I was not sure how they would do with like these little strings. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has like these little loose strings that hangs from them, and it's just because they're old and they've had a lot of wear. See, this one is just hanging on by a thread, so I did not think that paint would be a wise choice for this one. So I actually decided to reuse some of my old Sherpa. And I had some of it left over, but it was not enough for more pillows, so I did not want to throw it away because I felt like I will be able to use this again somehow, and I'm glad that I didn't throw it away. So for this portion, you will just need any kind of fabric of your choice. So my choice of fabric is actually Sherpa, And I know that I had some leftover drop cloth from when I did my window seat bench, but I cannot find it. I think it's in the attic and I'm not gonna climb up there for it, but I feel like drop cloth would have been perfect for that. That won't be in this video, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I do it. I also picked up some ribbon. You'll need ribbon or something to tie them up with, so whatever your choice is. So I'm gonna do a combination of ribbon, and also I am going to I just cut this off. I have like a whole roll of it, but I just cut off some of my string. I forgot the name of this stuff. What is this called? Jute string. I think this is jute string. I think this is jute string. I forgot the name of it. I have a brain fart right now. But yeah, so you're gonna need some string. I cut mine off. You're gonna need some scissors. I try to put everything off to the side that I thought I would need. And you're also gonna need some rubber bands. So, well, I don't know if you'll need them, but I needed rubber bands. I think it works better. And you'll need some scissors, but I cannot find mine. So hold on one second. So you also need a pair of scissors. So let's go ahead and get started. So for this one, only thing you do is super easy. You just put your ornament, and I just like to have this little part up just so that it's easy for me to find it, so that we'll be able to put the hook through. But I went ahead, oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, I just pre-cut my fabric. I did not have a set measurement in mind. I actually just started cutting the fabric, and I just practiced on one, and some of them were way too small, so I just cut it bigger. And then once I figured out the perfect size, I just used it as a guide to cut my other pieces. So yeah, you're gonna go ahead. I try to stick it in the middle, but then I'll just pull it up. I just pull my fabric up and around the ornament, just like so. And then if it feels like it's not enough on one side, I'll just like adjust it. But I think that'll be fine. And then I just try to find the little, yeah, so it's in here. So you'll just take a rubber band just to secure it until you're able to tie your ribbon around it, or your string, or whatever you're gonna use. So I just, sometimes I'll double tie it. So we put the rubber band and we'll tie it on here. Okay, so once it's on there like so, I just usually trim it down first. I don't think these are the right scissors. I think I have to go find my other ones, because these scissors are not good. Oh, they're cutting. So I just trim it until I get it down to the size that I think looks perfect. I'm gonna trim it a little bit more. I think this one is fine, so, oh no, it's not. I'm gonna do it one more time. Yep, so now it's perfect for me. I'm gonna move all of this over to the side. And then the only thing you have to do next is just tie your ribbon or like your string around it. And I'm gonna tie it with this one first. So I tie it really tight just so that it won't come off. And then I haven't figured out how to master doing a cute little bow. So most of mine don't have bows, but they still look really nice. And I'm just gonna double tie it. And then you just trim it down, trim off the excess. I'm gonna trim them to here. Trim it down to however short you want them to hang. And yeah, that's how it looks. So a cute little Sherpa ornament. And let me move on to the next one. So it looks just like that. I think it's so cute. But with the other one, I think I am gonna go ahead and do the ribbon. So let me get another one. And then I like to pull it up a little tight, just so that I can get a good grip. I'm actually gonna put it over to the side a little bit more. And then I'll start pulling it up. And sometimes I like twist it a little, and then you just get your rubber band to secure it. I'm gonna move this over. Oh, and it popped. So now I need to find another rubber band. All right, so get your rubber band to secure it. Hopefully this one will not pop. Nope, it didn't pop. So yeah, you put the rubber band on. I'm gonna trim it down a little bit. Then you just fluff it out how you would like it. I think this is fine. And then with this one, I'm gonna use my ribbon. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it first, and then I'm gonna tie it around. So you get your ribbon, you just tie it up, you make a pretty bow, however you wanna make it, and just pull it tight just so that it can secure it, just in case the rubber band breaks. And yeah, this is how this one looks. So I think these are super cute, and it's so easy to do if you guys do not want to paint. But that is these two, and I have one more. I don't know, is this one long enough? Let's see. If this one isn't long enough, I'll just leave this one off. Oh yeah, it works, it's long enough. This one I tried to do a bow. It's not the best, but still kind of cute. But yeah guys, so that's how these look with the Sherpa. And then last up is going to be, oh actually I have two more. So I'm going to go ahead and do the little craft one. Let me clean up my area and I will be right back. All right, so for this particular DIY project, like I said, I wanted to use the Joy to the World craft, and you're actually gonna need a piece of wood for this one. Of course, it's just the scrap wood. I went ahead and stained it off camera, and I polyacryliced it off camera as well. So, no, I think I put polyurethane. I put polyurethane on this one just to give it a darker, glossier finish. So yeah, I'm gonna move this over. I don't know why I have this here, but I did go ahead and I chalk painted this with the white chalk paint, which is this one right here. I just did a light coat of it on this side, and yeah, I think it's gonna pop off of the wood piece, and it'll look really nice. So only thing I'm gonna do for this is just hot glue it on, and then I think I'm probably gonna have my husband try and drill a little hole through the wood, just so that we will be able to put some string in it so that it can hang from the tree. So yeah, it's gonna look something like this when I'm done. So only thing I'm gonna do is hot glue this on, and like I said, it is super easy. It's a super easy DIY project as well, and you don't need much for it. So I think I'm gonna put it on a few pieces just so that I can make sure it's attached. And you guys, just like that, I have another ornament. So it's gonna look so good on my tree. But yeah, like I said, I am going to have my husband drill a hole. I'll try to have him drill it through here, but if for some reason he can't, I'll just drill it on the two sides, and I will be able to hang this in my tree as well. I do have another one that I did. I went ahead and I stained this piece as well. So I had some that I painted, because the ornaments, they came in a set of 3, and I think I left 2 of them unpainted, but I don't think I like how that wood looks with this wood. I feel like it clashes, so I am going to chalk paint that one as well. I may do that one in, I think I'll just leave it white. I'll chalk paint that one white, and then I will hot glue it on this one. So I will have 2 ornaments, but I just wanted to show you guys how quick and how simple this one is. And then last up is my ball. It was actually, I don't know if you guys remember, but when I was going through the ornaments, I had this one. It was like a silver color and it was all scratched up. It had like an old decal on it. I think it said something about what the world needs now is peace. It was something to that effect. I'll try and put the little clip in so that you guys will see what I'm talking about, or I'll try and insert a picture. I think I still have a picture of it, the old ornament, but only thing I did was I acrylic painted this with the black. I left this silver. I think it'll look fine. If not, I'll just paint this black. This is a pretty easy fix. And then of course, you guys know I had to get some Cricut action, so only thing I did was I just made a little decal for it. So I am gonna go ahead and put the decal on here, and then I'll be back to show you guys the finished product. All right guys, so my ornaments are all dry and I cannot wait to reveal it to you guys. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys how all of my ornaments turned out. So here are my ornaments. Today's Vlogmas video. Y'all let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about the DIY and the repurposing of old Christmas ornaments? I think it was a good idea. I actually think it was brilliant, but let me know if that is something that you guys are planning on doing. Maybe if not for this Christmas, but maybe for next year or a future Christmas. Let me know down below. Also, if you guys made it to the end of this video, y'all put some sort of Christmas emoji or Christmas something down below in the comments, just so that I can see how many of my supporters made it to the end. And if you guys like this video, y'all give me a big thumbs up, and also share this video with your family and friends, because I am on the road to 1K supporters and I would really appreciate you guys' help. That's it guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.